Today we are going from a $0 tycoon all the way up to a $1 million operation on Ultimate Miner Tycoon. This took so long. Subscribe if you are new. Make sure to like the video if you enjoyed it. Any Roblox games you want me to check out, let me know in the comments down below. And let's get into this. Right, so here's the mine. It collapses soon. What? Press space to exit your vehicle. Okay, your goal is to mine ore. Pickaxe. Is this the ore? Oh, yeah. Tin. Love it. Do I actually have to mine through the... Oh, no. They've left me stuff. Thank you. Your first bucket can hold 8 ore. That's good to know. Thank you. Do you mind one of these? Oh, I can't reach. Let's get this iron. Let's do it. Oh, yeah. The backpack's full. Back to your vehicle. Okay, so I assume the bigger and better stuff you get, the further down in the mine you can go. This is awesome. Oh, you can buy mine delays. Yeah, you can buy everything on this game. Oh, activate this trump. Hold on. I thought I could just carry 8, but add items. Nice. Now you can gather or head back to your factory set. Let's grab more while we're here. Why not? So how much can... Okay, right. So we can have more space with better cars. Okay. Mining gear. Hold on. So there's backpack stores, of which you can get more backpacks. Awesome. And obviously pickaxes. Okay. All right. Good to know. There's also a rebirth store. I love that. I love the games of rebirths. That's a lot of fun. Back home. Mining with science. I assume this one's mine. Automatic vehicle unloader. Of course, you have to pay for this. Right, add my items. Take items. Add more items. So these go through. And they go into the hole of death. And it's 10 per, which is awesome. We can buy things like elevators, more conveyors, things like polishers or cleaners will add an extra 10 value. So we're gonna buy one of those. Oh, so when you rebirth, you can get things like duplicators and stuff. That's really cool. I found the volume button. It's here. Okay, so we delete that. We add that in there. And then that's gonna double or clean all the ores that come through. Nice. How much have we got? 90? Can we add anything else? So if I do it twice... Oh, not already be cleaned. Yes. Okay. All right. So this is where we need to look into stuff. I think a really good thing is going to be getting like extra stuff for me. I don't think there's like auto miners and stuff as far as I've seen. Oh, sorry, fella. I'm just trying to mine. We're full again. So I wonder if I get an extra belt. No, I assume it will have its own like ore place thing. Okay, so each one is 10 or whatever the ore is. I guess we've got to learn the ores as well. It gets cleaned, which adds an extra 10 to it. So lead is normally 30. It gets cleaned. Now it's 40. Nice. Ore smelts ores into bars, making it 20% more valuable and producing a stone for every 2 ores smelted. Okay, so I'm going to buy that instead of the polisher straight away. Let's move this. Okay, so we'll see if that works how I think it does. Look at this guy's thing. It's like a filter thing. Okay, interesting. Hey, buddy. Hey, babe. Nope. Okay, all right. Okay, it's 100 for a small backpack. Conveniently, I don't have that. Okay, so I noticed lead was better than anything else. So I'm going to go a bit further down and try and get some lead. Oh, it's too difficult. Right, I've had enough of running up and down. I'm taking the car. Oh, I thought it came here and here. I didn't see it from this side. Right. Okay, hold on. There we go. Whoa, it's putting stuff out at 0. Whoa. Is that like waste? It best be. That's $10 to any value item that hasn't already been polished. So do I do that before or after the ore smelter? Oh, let's check this guy's thing out. Right, so he does go there into a furnace, and then he's got loads of other stuff. This is like insane. Okay, right, we got $500. Let's see if we can buy another pickaxe or a bag upgrade or something. Okay, so we can get a small backpack, 500. Go. We've upgraded to a copper pickaxe. So hopefully a bit faster. We can hold a few more things. Oh, what's this stuff? Cobalt. I assume I can go in here now because I've got the new pickaxe, which is good. It says I can't go here, but does it mean I can't mine here? I guess we're gonna see. I can. I've been lied to. Maybe there's just ores that can't be mined here for me. I'm still gonna Mine here. All right, let's head back home. Okay, so this here, do we need something to like... Oh, it's turning it into stone. Right. Okay, so that is like waste. That's fine. Each one of these bricks is 84 cobalt. We're almost at 1 million. No, we're not. We're miles away, but that's fine. Okay, we're going to get this coiler. Because it's just going to turn metal bars into more stuff, adding more value. So, I don't know how big it is. Okay, I think it's safe to assume most things are going to be 1. Can it not get placed next to something? Okay, ore comes through. Comes here, it's turned into stone and metal. The metal then gets turned into coils. That's gonna make me more money. We gotta get back. What's this over here? Most blocks dug this server. Hey, I've done 69. Nice. Let's go check this guy's thing out. Okay, so he has sort of like something for the stone. Then that gets filtered and then washed. Why is this after this? Okay, there's got to be a reason he's got this polisher thing here and not at the start. I guess we'll figure that out. Jesus. All right, bro. Relax. Cool. So that should be turning things into coils, which is giving me more. 104 per cobalt. Some iron managed to get in there because I couldn't remember the value of iron. The cobalt is more. What we are going to do is get the next vehicle. That's 1,000. And that holds... There you go. That holds more in the back. So that's good. Then we got another 1,000. Let's see if we can get anything helpful. Right, we're going to get the iron pickaxe, which will give us a bit more hardness, which means we should be able to mine better things in cobalt, which is nice. Okay, what's this? Aluminium. Yes, I said weird. I'm British. $65 an ore. That's pretty good. Okay, there's silver here. What's the silver worth? Silver's 150. Interesting. Okay, let's see how much we get from this session here. Look at this. It's getting cleaned. Turning into bars, turning into coils. 122 per coil. Oh my. So that's going to turn them into plates. Get rid of the coiler for now. Probably need it later. Right, let's get back down and get some more ores. Oh, there's sapphire here. I wonder how much that is. Sapphire's 250. Oh my goodness. Okay, there's silver here, which we'll grab. Which is 150 in ore. Jesus. And that's raw ore as well. I can't speak today. And uranium. What's this? How much? 180. Not bad. Right, we got loads of stuff here. Those are uranium and things. Hopefully we should get a decent payout after this. Look at that. 260 a pop for a uranium's crazy. Okay. Right, let's add the pipe maker onto this. So any coils get made into pipes, and that adds an extra 20 value per thing. It's a new mine, so I'm what is going on? What are these guys doing, bro? They're like trying to force their way through. I built this whole thing brick by brick. I built this brick by brick. What is going on? Yeah, thank you. Can you go? I need to get out, mate. I'm full. Let me out. Jeez. God, that was very stressful. So there is a chance that we make emeralds through the stone. If we don't, it just stays a stone. But hey, it made an emerald. How much? 200. Very nice. What is happening here? Oh, well, these guys are all arguing over that. I'm just gonna get the easy stuff and keep trailing it back, because I might as well make some money while these guys get all the way down there. The only real hope I've got here is that every now and then the stone does make an emerald. Alright, I've upgraded to this forklift truck. I want to hold more ores. Look at all the stuff we got in here. It looks awesome. We're definitely carrying a lot more now, so I don't mind just sitting and waiting, getting the earlier ores, because you can just fill it up quicker. So we can upgrade our unloader size. Let's do that. Oh, that's awesome. So I'm just going to leave that, let it do its thing, and crack on with the next one. Okay, so we got money, and it's quickly going up. We're going to increase our backpack size. So now I can hold more. Okay, we've got this mechanical parts maker. Because what's going to happen is That made things an extra $20. This makes them 30. So literally just, I've spent 8 grand trying to get $10 more per item. That's fun for me. Some more ores in. See how many monies we get. Oh, look at all these. Aluminium mechanical part. Okay, so we've set the filter to all gemstones. So anything gemstone will come out here. For now, we're just going to have it go into its own thing. But eventually we'll have a gem cutter here. This will have another filter for gems, which will also go in there, adding 40% extra on it. So we need some more cash. Another one done. There's some pretty good ores here. Loads of silver. I found like a massive tunnel of it. As you can see here, the gems will filter themselves into this area, which why we need the cutter. That cutter will then turn the gems into higher value. All right, we got enough. So build production gem cutter by. Okay, send all gemstones here, all gemstones there. So that is now the system of which it's running. We've at least got gemstones sorted. It's going to be doing good. So let's crack on again. So I'm at the point where I've reached the bottom and now I've got to mine myself. I've seen people use dynamite. I don't know how to get or make them yet. So that is something I'm definitely going to look into soon, I think. If I zoom in far enough, I'm pretty much doing this first person. So I'm pretty much playing Minecraft. This is the guy. So I've bought the dynamite. Does that, or do I keep that now? Hold on, let me get level 2. So this is going to help me mine. Doesn't give me ores. Whee! Whee! Ah! Oh god. Right, okay. Quick. To the mines! We are going so fast down here. Zoom in. Right, let's see how good this is. Okay. One big thing I definitely want to do is make my mining better. I am very slow. I want to be able to like path my own ways. I'm going down other people's mines. Obviously, there just seems to be one continuous big mine for everyone right now. I think for now, I'm going to stick with this plan of like not going for crazy valuable ores. Try and get the odd good one, but get stuff that's consistent. Another successful mining mission. And we're just waiting for everything to go through. Okay, so we've got a crusher, which crushes the stone that's not been turned into gemstone into dust, which will then be turned by the kiln into glass, I think. So then that's extra glass there. So I'm even making use of the waste that we're making. Oh, it'd be worth putting a sifter before, because it sifts dust that's not already been sifted with a 7% chance of reducing a random low hardness ore. Okay, hold on. Okay, there's a lot going on here, and I'm sure we're going to make this a lot better, but ores coming through here, they get filtered. If they are gemstone, they're going to go through here, get cut, and go straight out to the cell. If it's an ore, it's going to come through here, get smelted. Each ore that gets smelted has a stone that comes out from it. That stone then gets checked to see if there's any gemstones inside it. If it does, then it will come out and go back through this gemstone thing. If it stays as stone, it comes here, up through this elevator, through the crusher. The crusher then will turn it into dust. That dust then comes down here and has a chance to come out as ore as well. But you will always get dust, I believe. Let me double check that. So the sifter sifts dust that's not already been sifted with a 10% chance to produce a low hardness ore. The dust is not destroyed, so regardless, any dust that comes through is going to come out, and there is a chance that you will get an ore from it as well. Now, just because of where things are on this right now, we've got the ore coming out and then joining back through this start line here after these two like polishers and stuff, because that should have already been polished by this point. Then go back through the system and continuously go. And then the dust output just comes, it gets cooked by the kiln, turning into glass, and then out into that. That's a lot. Let me get some stuff and show you. Okay, we're adding these in here. You go through the system as per normal. You come out. A gemstone comes through here, turns into dust. It's always going to come out, but there is a chance, 10% per dust, that we'll get an ore, which will go back through the system. So theoretically, that ore could then make another dust, and then it could go back again. You could get 2 or 3 times out of that one ore. Hey, we got one. Nice, we got a cobalt. And that's going to go back through. Very nice. That cobalt has made stone, which will be turned into dust, because stone is 0, so even if it's just dust, it would be 1, but that gets turned into glass. So we've just, like, gone crazy for profit. And do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to buy the next vehicle. It can hold more. Alright, we're just going to stock up on the early stuff. Why not? See how everyone's, like, all up together trying to get to the big stones? But it's going to take ages to get there. And you might as well just get the early stuff and at least be processing something. It will be interesting to see how much, like, a volume of stuff we have here. It's pretty cool. We have 241 and we're just putting, like, basic ores through and stuff, so we'll see how much we get. Yeah, about 9 grand. Not bad. Not bad at all. That's just from, like, early easy stuff as well. So so he has one of each prospector, because you can't go through the same one again, but you can go through different ones. Oh, okay, right. Version 3, 4, I don't know. This is where we are. It's not as compact completely as I can make it, but it's pretty good. We've also got options for upgrades soon. So I've used this. So these here, right, are these prospectors. I accidentally bought another emerald one without realizing, but I didn't realize that it says prospected for topaz, which means if it's been prospected for emerald, it can still go through and get topaz. So a goal will be to get the ruby and the sapphire ones. So same setup here. They come through, they get washed, they get polished, filters out gems go through here all the way up, straight up to this, where they get a cut and a 40% extra on them. Ores go through. If it's stone, it comes through, goes through the prospectors. If they stay stone, come through the crusher to make dust, and then they come through here and they have a continuous dust, and then go out through the kiln to make glass, or they become an ore, which comes all the way back through to the start before this filter here and back through. This oven will make the iron bars, which get crushed into plates, which get crushed into mechanical parts. For now, I've got some stuff, so let's put it in and see it in action. The main thing being these here. I didn't realize you could check it twice, which is really cool. Hold on, I forgot to filter all gemstones here. We got an ore, gold ore. That's pretty good. So that should come back through here, up round. We'll get another bit of stone through that, so another chance potentially at a gem or an ore. So even if it doesn't make another gem or an ore, we're at least getting 30 from the dust that it makes. This is it in glory. Look at it. Look at it go. All right, back to it. Bought a sapphire prospector. So we've stuck that in. I think we can get the other one as well. Yeah, ruby. Nice. All those in. That's pretty much as good as we're going to get it right now. So let's go back mining. I'm tempted to get Dynamite bundle level 2 because I feel like that'd be good. I'm doing it. I've done it. Ah! Oh, a diamond. 1,500 for a diamond gemstone. Sheesh. What do you think you're gonna get out of this? This is the end. You could just get out and help. You're now 3 centimeters ahead. Congratulations. I'm so proud. Look at all the ores in the back of the truck. Looking good. Starting to get better loot. But it is taking longer each time we go for a sesh. Look at it working. I'm the only one on this server right now, which is actually really nice. But it's still in my stuff. Right, we're getting the tier 3 dynamite. 35 big ones. I essentially want to make a big enough hole. Pause. You could just do that and then mine. Happy days. Alright, platinum pickaxe. Let's do it. Mine better stuff. Okay, so I've added this in. What it does is it makes clay from dust. So you have to have 2 bits of dust. So we've got a splitter on the dust line underneath here. And that will have 2 bits of dust and it will make it into clay. So clay sells for a decent amount, which is 50. But later on, I think there's a ceramic machine which turns clay into ceramic casing for 150. So this is going to be a really, really good thing to get as well. So we're going to have this as pretty much our next purchase. So let's go back into the mines. Right, we're back and we should be able to see the clay thing in all its glory. We'll see it working. So this splitter is splitting them half and half. And it's turning them into $50 per thing. But it is using 2. So I'm actually losing $10 when you think of it that way. Because before it was 1 for 30, but it's 2 for 50. Which is fine. Because when we buy the furnace, which is going to happen like in a second, that's going to triple the price of that. So it's going to be worth it. Okay, so the ceramic furnace is in. This should be making us quite a good bit of money regardless of the ore we get, because it's all based on the dust output. Let's go test it out. Alright, the first bit. 150. Oh, hold on. There we go. Yeah, very nice. I got both of these going to this, which causes it to stop for a second. So I think I'm just going to rotate this there. So that way they won't interfere with each other. Okay, so we have a ring maker now. So I've got splitters, which will split 50-50 from the metal bars into a coiler. There's need coil and gems. And then also obviously the gems will split half and half. So half will go here and half will go here. And what it does is it adds the value of both the gem and the coil. And then what it does is it adds 70% on top. So we should be getting quite a lot from that in general. So we've only got a minute left of this mine. I'm just grabbing like easy ores to grab because I want to test something anyway on my new system. Right, so I've gone through and got some base ores, like literally from the first section. And I want to see how much this stuff's going to give me. Because a lot of the money that I'm making now, or the big money stuff, is actually from dust and or the mix of gems and things, of which we can all get without having to get rare ores. That 561 that gave me for one of these. 243. I guess it depends on the gem and thing I get from it. Yeah, not bad considering that was just starter stuff. Okay, I'm gonna upgrade the unloader again. Just so I can sort of slam this stuff in here and then go back and do it. I can work on it while I'm back in the mines. Alright, dropping off the stuff. Oh, we're back to it. Uh-oh, I'm not going to make it out. Oh. It TP'd you out. Cool. So I've been building a little bit, and I just wanted to make a walkway above where we are, just to make it look, you know, something. I thought, I can't do this whole video without building something, you know. I see other people's builds, I'm like, yeah, I want something here. And I've realized it looks sus, all right? I didn't intentionally do it. I kind of built it, and then I was about to do this clip, and I was like, wait a minute. we're leaving it. It's staying there. Screw it. Why not? So we're about to hit 100k. We're going to go mine and do that. And then we're pretty much just going until we hit 1 million. If there's anything else we can add to this, we will. But yeah, let's go. All right, so this run here should be the one that puts me over 100k. Well, should be. It is. I'm that close. What's this guy doing? Obviously, I'm looking at how it works. Okay, I'll observe from here. Very good. Over 100k, let's go. Okay, so we've just put a tempering forge down because what it does is it doubles the value of metal bars. So this will make the bars, this will double the bars, and then they go through to where they need to go through. I'm essentially now trying to just invest money in things that's going to make a lot, essentially. I mean, that's how the game works, obviously, but that right there is going to double anything outputting from here. So this is going to be good. Let's do another run. So what I tend to do when it comes to mining is if you come down here with me, right? There's like the main line that everyone goes down, and down there everyone seems to like fight over stuff. So I get quite low down and I just dig my own way over here. If people want to come down here, they can, but typically people don't really seem to. And I can just use my dynamite to open up the areas, get one or two things. While the dynamite's waiting to come back, like now, I open up the area a bit so the car can get through, put my stuff in the car, rinse and repeat. Oh, there's silver. I said no one comes down. I lied to myself and you. Okay, all right. Thanks, bro. And at this level, I'm happy to pick up pretty much anything. Nothing here is necessarily bad. The lowest thing will be like 60, 65. Obviously, yeah, prioritize like gemstones, ores, that sort of thing, but typically most of it's fine. And dynamite does blow up ores, so it's probably blown up a few ores around here, but again, I don't mind. I'd rather do that than mine through the wall. I've noticed going at an angle allows you to expose a bit more as well, because you expose more surface area, whereas if you were to go straight, you don't blow up as much. So, tips from the top. You're welcome. Right, that's everything in there to see how much we get. Oh, let's see what this does as well. 530, 530. Okay, yeah, so this does nothing to them. It adds no extra to them, but that's fine. So that one run gave me 40 grand. That's not bad. All right, I did some remodeling. So we have moved things around. We have bought this here, which is a prismatic gem bundle. So it merges two gems, combining them and adding 15% of their value, and turns them into a prismatic gem. But that prismatic gem can be used wherever regular gems can. So my theory is, right, stay with me, is I've essentially moved the gems before where they turn into the Ringmaker, and sent all the gems now around here. Behind, they split off in two ways. One comes over, one comes under. Every gem gets turned into a prismatic gem, and then they get split. Some of them get cut into half gems or whatever it is, adding 40%, and then some of them get turned into rings via this here. So this now goes right instead of left. This used to go left here into the Ringmaker. It goes right now. Turns into that, goes round. Bosh. So let's go do a mission. By the way, that did cost me 100 grand to do, so yeah, 1/10 of the goal gone. But all for bigger and better things. Alright, we're back. And pretty much as soon as I start seeing like aluminium, I just start filling my stuff up, because they're 60 a pop and I can get gemstones from them. But I do want to see this in action, so let's get up to the watchtower. Look at the gems coming over. And then they're split half and half. Oh. Whoopsie. Silly me, I forgot to add a path for these guys, the ceramic casings. Add one of them the wrong way too. Ugh, it's all going wrong. They come out here. They make a thingy gem. Do they turn into... Prismatic gem can be used wherever gems can. Combines a gem and a coil. I'm confused. So it doesn't do what it says then. Or am I stupid? Alright, we've had to move things around again because it just didn't seem to work. Even though it says prismatic gems can be used wherever gems can, they can't, or it's misleading. They wouldn't go through the ring maker. So you put the ring maker back. We've got the coil and the gems splitting half here, with the other half of gems getting over and getting split again, and then made a prismatic gem. We do have a gem cutter here, just in case it does work on prismatic gems. If not, then I'm just going to swap these two out, and we'll see. So let's go get another... Also, you've got to remember with each of these like mining sessions, they take at least like 10-15 minutes to do, because you've got to find like good ores and stuff. Sometimes, yeah, you can be up and down in 5 minutes because it's just lucky, but yeah, typically it takes a while. So the main thing I want to check is this gem thing. What was the 1,000 here? Right, does it cut them? It does. Whoa, that went to 2 grand. Diamond is 1,500. 1825. Sheesh. Not bad. Right, so it's a new mine anyway, but we're going to put regular stuff through just to see, because we are very focused on the gemstone stuff now. And obviously, the way it's going, we could potentially get a lot of gemstones. I also have an idea. Okay, so we've now got the diamond prospector here as well. So we've got all the prospectors. So hopefully we have a maximum chance to get gemstones. We've also had to move everything left 1, so that's why it probably looks a bit different. Just moved everything literally left 1. I did 1 or 2 new belts in. We've also moved this here now because it can fit there. It's a bit under this belt, but that's fine. Don't worry about it. We're not going to get mad at the physics of all this, are we? Right. Let's see what basic ores do. We're at 54k. Let's see. I accidentally forgot to change this filter. And this one. There you go. Luckily, before a gemstone went through it. Okay, we got 30 grand for really basic stuff there. And that took like 2 or 3 minutes to dig. Interesting. Oh, this guy's base is cool. I like the insideness of it. This is cool. Really compact. Awesome. Okay, so we've very much got a lot of like cobalt and things here. So we're going to see what this sort of tier 2 kind of mix. At least like $30 items. A lot of it is like iron or cobalt at starts. A little bit of lead, which is also 30 per. The odd tin got in there. We've got a few gemstones as well, so we're going to see what this kind of a mix gets us. Literally took like 5 minutes to do as well, which is good. Okay, again, not bad. Considering it's only like half, if not a third of the time, and I'm getting like 60 to 70% of what I got are like the big ones, this is going pretty good. I mean, I've not obviously done a big mine yet, so we'll see, but let me check how much a backpack is as well. 24. Okay, let's get a large backpack. I know it's like 1/10 of our final goal, but I feel like that could really help holding more. So everything in here should have at least a minimum value of 100 or around 80, depending on like the gemstone and stuff like that. So we're gonna see what this gets us. Well, this guy's come and said hello and got himself stuck. Nice. All right, so that was about 50 grand. Plutonium. How much is it worth? Grand. I'll take it. Okay, so this is a pretty good haul. The mine closed, so I'm not completely full. But as we can see, the stuff we have here is like titanium, plutonium. We've got like pudretite. So let's see what this gets us. So I've stuck a filter on this filter as well. And I've got it just to take the first 2 gemstones because they're relatively cheap. And then the rest will go up here because these gemstones here are a lot more valuable than the ones from this ring maker here. Okay, that was pretty good. For one session, that was pretty good. But it did take a while to do, so time-wise, I don't know. Might be easier just to go for the cheaper stuff. Okay, so we've got an alloy furnace, which merges 2 metal bars into an alloy bar. And that alloy bar can apparently do everything a metal bar can do. So I'm hoping that we can turn it into a plate and then thingy it, but we might not be able to. So it could be a waste of money. Every time I get 100 grand, I seem to spend it. This challenge could have been done by now. What am I doing? Okay, so this is working, which is good. But the gem thing didn't. Interesting. Well, we're finally at 250k. Quarter of the way there. Onwards. So I've currently got this dynamite bundle right here, right? With a range of 4, power of 17,000 and 2 charges. I could get this one for 75 grand. It's a lot cheaper than I thought it would be. 40,000 power, so over double the power. It's got 5 range compared to 4 and also 2 charges, and it's only 75 grand. I know I keep spending the money I'm making. I could just sit there, keep going into the mine, keep pulling out 50k and do that 20 times and get the million. But it's too much. It's too slow. I want to be down there and up quicker, you know? So, we're going to upgrade some stuff. Because if I'm doing this, I'm doing it properly. I'm not just trying to get out for the sake of getting out, you know? So in the spirit of upgrading, we're looking at this mini truck, right? It has a 56 capacity, which is decent. It's not bad. I can hold a few things. It's nimble. I can fit in tight spaces. Pause. Okay? But it's good. It is nimble. The next one, 180 capacity, almost a 3x capacity, means I can be down there a lot longer, but it's huge, like size of it, you know, and it's 200 grand. It'd knock me down from a third to 100k, but I wouldn't have to come back up as much, and when I do come back up, I'm pulling up a lot more money. I think a good rule of thumb is to say that each block is probably going to give me around 1,000 on average. Like the lower blocks, we're probably looking at about 500-600, and the higher blocks, or the higher gems or whatever, you're looking at a couple thousand each. So it averages out about 1,000, and that seems about right. When this is full and my backpack, I'm aiming at around about like 40 to 70k, depending on what I'm pulling in. With this, I could be pulling quite a lot, but it's huge. And I like this. I'm fast. I'm nimble. I can pop in and out. Screw it. We're buying it. We're buying it. We've bought it. We're doing it. I'm gonna do this properly, you know. Oh my god! Look at this behemoth. The only thing is now I've just got to hope that the area is big enough for me to fit this thing down and back up when it's full. You can fit. Oh my god! Look at me. I'm in the cockpit. Let's go. Get me down. Right, let's see the size of this then. Okay, that's pretty good on Primordial. Yeah, it's just as hard getting out as it is getting in. But we are full. Now, I'm not gonna lie, that was a good 20-25 minute session to fill this up. Maybe even 30. Let's see how much this gets me. Okay, so about 260k for about half hour's worth of work. Not bad. Not bad. I'm not too upset about that. Okay, there's a new mine. So as per usual, I think we're just going to fill it up with early game stuff and do a good test. of how much stuff we can get quickly. Dinner's ready! So as I descended into the mine again, I noticed I was at 860k, and that probably means this is going to be the last time I do this. And I couldn't help but while doing this just think back to the start of this game. I'm well over 13 hours into this now, and some people may have done this quicker than me or may do this quicker than me, but I've actually invested quite a lot into this. And what is crazy to me is how far we have come. And that early game stuff was super slow. And one sort of poetic thing is just the scale of which the whole operation has improved. Going from that single line to what we have now and getting 1 million coins. Because what's crazy to me is that I went from like 100k to 1 million in about 3 or 4 mining sessions. Now, that was a lot of fun, but let's just get into the moment that we actually hit 1 million on Ultimate Miner Tycoon. I have a feeling this might be enough. Well, I think it's safe to say we've done it. Let's go. My $1 million empire is finally complete. And I couldn't be happier. What's happened here? There we have it. $1 million made. Say a massive thank you to watching the video. If you did enjoy it, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'll see you guys soon. Take it easy. Stay safe. Any games on Roblox you want to see me play, let me know down below. Take it easy, guys. Bye-bye. Take it easy. Subscribe.